spirit. An old lady by the name of Mrs. Daisy lived in a village. Everyone knew her, for she was very sweet and friendly. One day, Mrs. Daisy went to the market to buy some eatables. She bought some eggs, bread, and tomatoes. Now, as she was returning from the market, she lost balance and her things fell down. Mrs. Daisy was confused. She did not know what to do. Then she started picking her things hurriedly. Suddenly, a girl came to help her. She had been watching everything. She helped her to pick the things up. Mrs. Daisy was extremely grateful to the girl. She thanked the girl for her help. The girl walked with Mrs. Daisy to her home back. Mrs. Daisy invited her inside. She served her tea and a wonderful cake. The girl was very happy. It was Christmas time after all. There was Christmas spirit everywhere. The old man's gift. Once there was an old man. He was all alone. But he was not lonely, for he had built a lovely birdhouse in his garden. The birds made the old man feel happy with their singing. During winter, the birds decided not to leave the old man in order to migrate. But when snow fell, it was hard for the birds to find food. Now Christmas was coming, but the old man did not know how to celebrate. Then he had an idea. On Christmas Eve, when the hungry birds were huddled together, the old man took some corn, wheat, seeds, and chicken feed for the hungry little birds. He hung the basket filled with food close to the birdhouse. On Christmas morning, he saw that the basket was crowded with birds. The air was filled with cheery tweeting and singing. It was the best Christmas the old man had ever had. The Lord's Gifts. A small boy named Robert lived with his aunt. She treated him badly. His friends used to make fun of him, for he wore wooden shoes. On Christmas Eve, his class was taken to the church. After the prayers, all the children saw a small boy with few clothes and bare feet sleeping on a bench. But none bothered to help him. When Robert saw the boy, he immediately took off his shoes and kept them near the boy. Then he went home. His aunt was furious when she saw the missing shoes. She gave him no food and sent him to bed. Now, the next morning, Aunt was shocked. She called Robert. Her fireplace was filled with gifts, and along with them were the wooden shoes. Robert told her everything. It was then that she realized that Lord had awarded Robert She also became good from then on. Kind Danny. It was Christmas time. Danny was very excited. With Christmas would come many gifts for him. There would be the Christmas tree too. He thought of how beautiful it would look. His parents gave him money to buy gifts for his friends. Danny was very happy. He went to the gift shop to buy gifts for his friends. While he was looking at the gifts, he heard a voice call him. It was none other than his school friend Josie. Danny said to him, "I am here to buy gifts. Have you also come for the same purpose?" Josie said, "Sorry, friend, you are wrong. I am very poor and cannot afford to buy gifts." Danny felt sad for Josie. After Josie had left, he bought a gift for him. On Christmas, Danny gifted the present to Josie. There were tears in Josie's eyes. He thanked Danny and both became good friends.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.